There are so many makeup products available in the market, and I, being a makeup artist, use a lot of them for different skin types and skin tones. But the ones I'm going to be showing in today's video are not at all needed in your vanity. Hi guys, my name is Muskan and I'm a professional makeup artist, and in today's video I'm going to be sharing with you all makeup products that you not at all need. So many launches, there are many products which are launched so that they might work but they not necessarily work, and some even turn out to be very useless. So that's what I'm going to be talking about today and sharing with you all so that you won't waste your hard-earned money on these makeup products. So what are we waiting for? Let's get started. So the first makeup product that you not at all need is a colored highlighter. Okay, now highlight is something which you apply on your cheeks, on your nose and everywhere so that they will glow. Okay, basically anywhere on your face where you want it to glow, you apply an highlight. Now there are colored highlighters available in the market like blue, purple, silver, pink and so on and so forth. Usually we don't use these shades because they are not natural. Now the one I am wearing is champagne shade. Okay, this looks a little bit natural. Okay, but the shades which I mentioned right now will not. These are used for special effects makeup or even for people like in daily wear, but if they want to experiment with their makeup, if you are very colorful in your makeup. Okay, now these are launched by many companies and many people just buy them for the hype, thinking that they will actually use it in real life and it will look like everyday makeup, which in turns it does not look like that. Okay, so if in case you want to try these highlighter but don't want to shell out the money, what you can easily do is apply your eyeshadow as your highlights. Okay, now like this palette, okay, you can use this shade, even this, like for a blue highlighter, this one for a pink highlighter, this one for a silver highlighter and this one for a champagne highlighter. Now this will look natural, but this and this may not look as natural, but for some days when you want to explore your creative side, you can do that. You can literally use your eyeshadow as your highlighter instead of spending money to buy a single highlighter which will take you forever to use up. Okay, so that is my advice for you. Just skip the colored highlighters, use your eyeshadow. The second makeup product that you don't need are blush and bronzer mixed in one compact. Okay, I'll put up a picture here so you can see what I mean by that. Now these are not at all worth your money. Why, you ask, is because now a blush and your contour needs to be placed in a certain place for them to look nice. Okay, if you apply them in a mixed way, they may all end up looking muddy. Okay, so like your contour will be here, your blush will be here, it will all look all muddy, not at all blend nicely, and it may not be a nice picture. I personally won't recommend it to you at all because it is not a nice look. Because especially for beginners, you don't know the right placement for your blush, right placement for your bronzer. In the start, it is hard to get that. Okay, so I know it because I have students and they usually do face the same problem. So I personally won't suggest them to you all. Instead, what I would do suggest is buy a palette like this one, for instance. Okay, like this one or even this one. Okay, now these will give you multiple options as well as color stories like bronzer and your blush and even highlight in the same one. Okay, so this way you will have the palette feel, the compact feel with one thing, and you will also be using the correct things, correct ways, like blush for a blush, contour for a contour and a bronzer for a bronzer. Okay, you don't want to mix them both in one compact because it will all look muddy and it will not be a nice picture, believe me when I say that. Okay, so just skip them all together. So the third makeup product that you don't need are sponge tip applicator lipsticks. Okay, so basically lipsticks which have a sponge tip on the end which you apply with. Now the first reason why you don't need them is because they have a sponge tip, so you won't be able to line your lips, especially if you have thin lips. It will be very hard for you, it will all get spreaded and it will not at all look nice. Okay, so that's the primary reason you don't even need them. Okay, second of all, since it's a sponge tip, the bacteria can grow really fast over there and it can get really messy, so you will have to finish them up really fast. So don't buy them at all, I would say. And also I have heard people saying that they smell it, like after a few months the sponge tip starts smelling really bad that they cannot even apply it. So what is the use of buying them? Also, in those, if at all you are going to buy it, don't buy bold colors, because bold colors, if they spread, they will not at all look nice. The bold colors like red or magenta or dark pink or something like that, which are very dark. Okay, nude colors would be okay because even if they do spread, it will not be as visible as that of a red or a magenta on your lips. Okay, personally I would just say skip them. You don't want sponge tip applicators with bacteria on them on your lips. So it's better that you don't at all get in the fuss of it by not buying them. There are a lot of options available in the market which are way better than your sponge tip applicators. And also about bacteria, now you will say that bacteria is everywhere, there are germs everywhere. I do agree with that, but sponge tips cannot be sanitized like this. Okay, whereas a normal lipstick can be taken with a spatula and it can also be sanitized. So I would just say skip. So the next makeup product that you don't need are extra shades of color correctors. Now color correctors look something like this. Okay, now in this palette, as you can already see, the shades I've used the most. I have used this, I have used this and this. These two are just lying there. I have not used them at all. Why you ask is because they are not necessary. These are usually used for highlighting, which I would not do with this. I would rather just use my lighter shade of concealer for highlighting than using these. So these end up getting unused. Okay, so don't buy them. Just simple as that. These are the only two shades I have here to show. There are many more shades in these categories and which have no use. Okay, so basically I don't even know why the companies are still making these shades, because I don't see anyone buying them or using them. The shades you might need at max are orange, green, peach and this one for contour. You don't need all of these extra shades, so please don't buy them. Okay, and if you do get them in a palette like this, they will stay untouched. So it's better to buy these shades in single way, whichever ones you do need for your personal use. Now since I am a makeup artist, I need all of them, so I bought it, but I still don't use it even after doing so many faces. So you can imagine how useless the other shades might be for even you who doesn't even do it professionally. Okay, so yeah, these were the next product. You don't need extra shades of color correctors, you only need the ones I mentioned. So the next makeup product that you don't need is foundation with extra brushes at the end. Now usually there are many stick foundations which were launched with a brush on the end. By selling that, you can apply from one side and you can blend it from the other side. Now let me tell you this, okay, these are not worth it if you want to buy it for the brush as well. Okay, since the brush can be used once or twice and then you have to wash it. Now washing a brush with the foundation on other end will be really hard for you. I won't even say attempt it, but if you want to try, you can try. You have to use instant makeup cleaners for that, but still it's a lot of hassle and I won't recommend them to you. Okay, instead just use a different buffing brush altogether. And if you want to buy that foundation, for that foundation, you heard it's a very good one and it's has a good review and everything, so buy it for that foundation. Don't buy it because it has a brush on the end as well, because that brush is absolutely, I would say, useless. You can use it for 2-3 times and then you can't wash it, because when you wash it, there will be a good chance you will be ruining your stick side, because even if you do close it, the water can go from inside when you do wash it. So why do you want to do that hassle, right? Just use a separate brush altogether on your face and keep a foundation separate. They are meant to be separate, let them be separate. Okay, so that is why I won't suggest such type of foundations which have brush on. The next makeup product that you don't need is a roller eyeliner, or you can say the pizza cut tip eyeliner, which I like to say. The dead tip is roller kind of, and you have to apply it in a roller format. It is usually said that it is going to apply in one go, that's why it's roller. I personally find that to be the most gimmicky product of all and not at all user friendly. I have seen even Indian brands make it and I was like, why are you even making it? Who is going to buy it? I personally haven't seen one person tell them that, oh, this is a great one, you should go ahead and buy that. But if you want to go ahead and do that too, I personally won't suggest it. Just stick to your normal pen eyeliner, gel eyeliners. In fact, I have a full video telling you which eyeliner is best for you. You can go ahead and check it out, so you'll know which one is actually right for you. Instead of this gimmicky product, that roller one will actually may even poke you in the eye if you don't apply it nicely. Okay, why you want to take that risk? Your eyes are only two and they are only going to be remaining two till the end of your life. Don't play with them. Okay, so don't use these roller ones to apply your eyeliner fast or right. In fact, they may even spread everywhere. Since it's roller, you cannot really have much control over it. It can just spread anywhere, the applicator. So just skip them. This was a really gimmicky and a trendy launch. I have not put many gimmicky products in here. These were actually products which are there. I tried to skip them, but this one was a between, like not very gimmicky but gimmicky enough, right? So definitely skip this one. I would not suggest you at all to buy it. Buy a normal eyeliner which are available in the market. Go ahead, check my video out and you will get to know which one is the best choice for you. Now it's time for bonus tip. If you're a regular watcher of my channel, you would know that I give bonus tip at the end of each and every video of mine. And today's bonus tip is that in the midst of buying so many makeup, don't forget that you don't need to buy fake makeup. Okay, now this is a very big point. I see many people promoting also fake makeup. I don't know why that is. Please don't buy them. Okay, there is fake makeup everywhere, especially in India. I see fakes of Huda, Anastasia, MAC sold in normal stores like anything. So if you are going to buy from such a big brand, know that their prices are also going to be like that. So if someone is selling you these products at a very cheaper price and these are on the discounted price, it may not be right. In some cases it may be, but in most cases it won't be right and they may be fake. So please thoroughly check if they are fake or not. Like for example, you won't get a Huda Beauty palette, like the big palette, for 1000 rupees. That is just a joke. That is a fake one. Okay, and they have really similar packaging and really similar everything to actually confuse you. So please beware from where you are buying. Please buy from authorized sellers. Don't buy just from anyone who will sell you. Okay, beware. Don't buy fake makeup, I would say, at all. Just skip fake makeup altogether and be an aware consumer. Know which makeup you are buying, the brands you are buying, and actually see if they are from the real brand and not the fake one. Okay, so I want you guys to remember this because this is the most important point. Fake makeup does no good to anyone. I have seen a documentary on Netflix and it shows in which pathetic conditions is it made. So rather just buy makeup from drugstore than going for the namesake and buying first hand or fake makeup. So yeah, that was my tip for you today. I hope you guys learned something new in today's video. That's what my mission is here on YouTube, to teach you something new with each and every video that I upload. And also on my Instagram, I am very available over there as well. I post a lot of tips on my reels, on my stories, on my captions. A lot of tips are there. So make sure to check me out on Instagram. If you like them enough, then make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you will be notified each and every time I upload a new video. So yeah, next time, bye bye.